to you. They're going to come around again. When they come by, stand up and give them a hand as they come by, starting out of turn 4. It's still early. You got energy left. All right, let's stand up and give them a hand. Thank you. Thank you very much. Looks good. Looks good. Even Mark Kashada got up. Not for long.
Howdy, hi, friends and neighbors. Welcome back to the Ukiah Speedway this 4th of July evening. We got a cool wind blowing, but the clouds have parted. The sun is out, and we're ready for a lot of fireworks tonight. We got the late model, 6 cars, 6 laps, Trophy Dash out on the track right now on the pole. One of our Fords in the 27 car is Steve Pierce on his outside up from Cloverdale. In the 1 car is Ed Schaus. Inside of row 2, the other Ford. In 16, that's Rick Stacy, and on his outside a pass. Track champion into you, that's Mike Martin. In the 3rd row, inside. In the 37 car is Baron Ackerstrom, and on his outside, holder of the track record in this division in 34, that's Bud Thompson. Yellow light goes out. Pearson shouts side by side out of 4. First green flag of the evening as all 6 cars go into 1.
Mike Martin right behind him. Pierce, boy, bumper to bumper. Yes.
They're still in formation as they come out of the back straight, and out of 4, Schaus is a little loose, backs Martin off of him. Pierce nosing into the lead. Stacy on the inside trying to take over 2nd. Martin dropping to the inside in front of Ackerstrom. 2 laps down, 4 to go. Pierce and Stacy in the lead. Martin trying to take over 2nd. Stacy goes to the outside. It's 2 Fords up front. Stacy had something go wrong, got loose, went high. Martin's going into 2nd now. Stacy trying to come back, but he can't hold the turn. Martin trying to run down Pierce now as Schaus trying to come up to Stacy. White flag's out. It's been Pierce up front as Stacy continues to have problems. Coming out of 4, it's going to be Steve Pierce taking the checkered flag. Martin will be 2nd. And then Schaus will be 3rd, followed by Thompson, Ackerstrom, and Stacy. And I didn't see it, but something happened between
Lancaster, 8 years old, from Ukiah.
Okay, they say Schaus tagged Stacy, so they're going to score him at the back of the pack for that race. That's why Stacy was loose in 4 and finished last. As Pierce completes his victory lap, we'll get ready for the Tour Car Trophy Dash. And the 4 fastest Tour Cars moving out for their Trophy Dash on the pole. In the 07 car is Billy Clarkson. On his outside in the 48 car, Gentleman Jimmy Walker. Inside of row 2, in the 55 car, is Boomer Schultz. And setting fast time with a new track record in 17. That's Randy Olson. And these cars warmed up, back in formation. Clarkson and Walker, Schultz and Olson measuring each other as they go into the turn. Clarkson had nose to head before they crossed the line, so they'll have to try it one more time. They're back in formation right away.
Okay, yellow light is out.
Walker looking to the inside where Clarkson sits. They look even out of 4. Then they take the green. They're side by side in and out of 1. Clarkson trying to hold Walker off as they finish the first lap. Walker trying to hang the outside. Schultz and Olsen just waiting for something to happen. And Clarkson a little loose, and then Walker got loose, went off the track, and he missed the pole as he went by. Yellow light out.
Yellow flag and yellow light is on.
And as he went broadside across pit road, I thought he was going to hit that pole broadside head on.
Now, is that a driver? He's not even taking time to go into the pit and change.
And he's going to pull right back out. It'll be Clarkson, Schultz, Olsen, and Walker on the restart.
Takes a heck of a driveway.
Use a single file restart on these tour cars. Yellow light out. Clarkson leading them around the track. 2 laps to go. Schultz and Olsen right on his tail. There's the white flag. Schultz looking to the inside and then had to back off as Clarkson closed the door on him. And coming out of 4, it's going to be Clarkson, Schultz, Olsen, and Walker.
Tour car, trophy dash from Orangeville, car 07, Billy Clarkson.
Now that's what I call a trophy car.
Trophy truck out. What is that?
Oh, yeah. Okay, behind the big rig there, the Vidoti truck, we have as the trophy car tonight a 1955 Chevy pickup built and painted by owner Steve Holt. And Steve happens to be driving it out here tonight. Curtis Lancaster, 8-year-old Curtis Lancaster, please come down to the trophy presentation area.
Curtis Lancaster, are you here yet? KMFB Pee Wee Trophy Dash winner?
Oh, Chucky, you're in trouble.
That's got to be my mama chuck wagon in that. Right off of Cow Mountain. Jeez. That hiss down you heard wasn't the truck. A gentleman's going to open the door for her.
Got your favorite food on that truck, Chucky, a little can of Spam there.
Look at this. Hey, she can roll down that. Don't get that ladder out. Bob, come here. I want to hide behind you. I don't want to see my mama to see me. Look, what is that? Jeez, one leg at a time. She ain't mad, is she? Boy, she was. Look at Jesus Christ. Give her the money. Let's go. Shall we go talk about a chuck wagon?
Hey, Chuck.
Yeah.
The new joke is going to be, what does the Ukiah Speedway have in common with the WWF?
Mama! Jesus. This is one ugly woman. Hi, Mama.
Give your mama a kiss.
Wow. Ralph. How you doing, Mama?
Well, I just took me a ride on this Vidoti truck.
Vidoti truck?
Something like that. Big sucker.
Your pan, what were you doing in there?
Yeah, we went for a ride around, but before that, we took care of business. You see my shirt?
Men's buns connoisseur. Never mind, we got kids here. All right, we got...
What do you see?
These, Mama, are the trophy girls, just like you are.
Well, they look okay, considering.
You get right over next to her and go give the trophies away.
All right, where is the trophy?
We'll have them for you. You don't want to mess with this lady.
All right.
She's related to Marge Kashada.
Want to let you know tonight, our trophy girl is 1992 Ukiah Speedway 18-year-old Latricia Pogue of
Boy, that's some buns, too, let me tell you. Lots of them.
Our trophy princess tonight is 9-year-old Christy Holt of Ukiah.
Mama, you get to kiss every one of them.
Hey, Chuck, tell her to be gentle. We want Billy Clarkson to come back.
He gonna kiss her?
After you, Mama.
I don't want to kiss her.
No, you kiss him.
I want to kiss him. What's that kiss?
I'd have a big hand for Billy Clarkson. car, you're next, pal.
What a night to win it, huh, Steve?
What'd you say?
I said warm up them lips, sucker.
Good. Oh, Lord. You're looking...
Is this the 4th of July?
It is,
Well,
Mama.
let's find somebody so I can make me some fireworks.
Hey. Yeah. That's the fastest Duncan ever moved in his life. Hey, wait. They got a flower for you, Mama.
Flower. What's the hairdo, son?
Sorry.
Sam's in the truck.
Mama brought a prize for these kids. Get over here and get your picture taken, Mama. There is a big resemblance between her and Marge.
Marge, you don't have to put up
Did you
with
give me
that.
a free breakfast, Marge? I'll shut up. Look at hey, Steve. Hey, they're not going to pop. Go ahead and put it on there. Steve, come on, you're a man. He's getting a can of Spam. Wait. He's shaking like a... Hey, you're not going to have to marry her. Just put the thing on her. It's okay.
Watch it, Steve. She's getting closer.
Mark, do you want to come down and help? Oh, buddy, pal. Steve, she just checked your buns. It's okay. Billy, come on. Billy Clarkson gets an award from Mama Chuck Wagon, a can of Spam. There for Billy Clarkson. Steve Pierce. And now for your KMFB Pee Wee Toby Dash winner. Mama, you're not done yet.
I'm not.
No. Let's go over here. Now, be nice, there's kids here.
Okay, the Pee Wee Trophy Dash winner is 8-year-old Curtis Lancaster of Ukiah.
All right, let's give all the Trophy Dash winners a big hand. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Mama Chuck Wagon, get any parting words and make them quick?
Yeah, I'm going back up to Cow Mountain. We're having a party around the campfire.
Okay, thank you for coming up, Mama.
Where you been?
Away from you.
I love you too. Come on over, we'll have dinner.
Okay.
Some pork and beans by the fireplace.
Hey, thanks, Mom. See you later. I'm gonna walk you over to this truck here. All right, Mama Chuck Wagon. Yeah. All right.
All right, we want to thank Bidoti Trucking for bringing Mama Chuck Wagon out here. We also want to thank Steve Holt, the builder and painter and owner of the 1955 Chevy pickup, tonight's trophy car. And again, we want to thank our Miss Ukiah Speedway, Lucretia Pogue, 18 years old of Mendocino College, and also our trophy princess for tonight, 9-year-old Christy Holmes of Ukiah.
Boy, good looking pickup back there, huh, George?
Why is it? Now, I know you'd like to have that in your driveway.
You notice that our flagman Keith shop, it has our dB meter, our sound level reading, and we're going to have a quick contest. Bob is going to help there. We're going to have a contest, and again, my fault, we forgot Kashana, so we're going to name 3 late model drivers. Are you all ready over there in the southern bleachers? How about right here? You guys, these guys are going to outdo you. How about over there? We got a sound meter, Keith? Keith's ready. All right, we're going to name 3 names. Let them have it. We'll see who's the most infamous or famous driver. How about car 2U, Mike Martin? 98, right? gotta get louder. How about 25, Mike Cattarelli? How about 69, track champion Denny Cachada? The winner, and thank you again, everybody, Denny Cachada, the most popular infamous driver. Thank you very much.
Moving out now for their 10-lap heat race. In the late model division are 6 cars, led by James Clay Cattarelli on the pole in the 55 car. On his outside in 33, Rich Cosman Jr. Inside of row 2, the Godfather, Don Guida in the 98 car. And first time out this year in 22, that's Harry Scary Gruesome Gary Wild. Inside of the 3rd row, at the back of the pack in the 9 car is David Lancaster, and on his outside, the Mayor of Yorkville. In the 12 car, that's 12 car, that's awesome Bob Lawson.
In the next couple weeks.
6 cars, 10 laps, yellow light goes out. Cattarelli and Cosman side by side out of 4. Wiles right on Cosman's bumper, pushing him into 1.
From Wiles, but he straightens up.
Cosman hangs on to it, back. Wiles off.
Just because, that's more.
Cosman drops to the inside, and I'm not sure. He might have tagged Cattarelli, but it wasn't by much. Guida up on the inside of Wiles.
Cattarelli's still your leader. Cosman running a good race. Guida inside of Wiles.
Cattarelli and Cosman trying to pull away. Guida trying to reel him in. Lancaster and Lawson a little bit back there in this heat race. Clay Cattarelli getting loose in 4, drifted high, came back to close the door on Cosman. And the car's all single file now.
Wiles making his move.
As Cattarelli starts to pull away from Cosman. Lancaster right on Wiles' bumper.
Second, 3rd Guida, 4th Wiles.
And Lawson having a problem drifting high at 4, just hung on to it. But he dropped about a quarter lap back. Cattarelli starting to pull further away. The only battle right now is for 4th between Lancaster and Wiles. And Lancaster drifts high. Lawson coming under him. And then they come together in 1. And Lancaster trying to hang on to it. Sazek out of 2. And Lancaster almost lost it again out of 4. Cattarelli a quarter lap ahead of Cosman now. He had a problem. Lost control when he was timing in. That's why he's at the front of the pack. He's usually one of the 10 faster cars. But with the quarter lap lead and the white flag out, this race belongs to him. Coming out of 4, he'll take the checkers.
And your winner,
Cosman will be 2nd, followed by Guida, Lawson, Wiles, and Lancaster.
Lost for the Cosman.
And the second heat race cars moving out now. On the pole at 25, a past track champion. That's Mike Cattarelli. Dave Land Jr. in the 00 car on his outside. In the 2nd row, in the 18 car, I think he was Rookie of the Year last year. That's Brian Schuster. On his outside, the defending track champion in 69. That's Denny Cachada. In the 3rd row, on the inside, in the 01 car, that's Jim Kaler. On his outside, the bad boy, Al Vogel in the 5 car. And at the back of the pack, he was the Jalopy track champion the last 2 years in 96.7. That's Gary Hookham Sellers. Yellow light out, 7 cars, 10 laps. Cattarelli and Land side by side. Green flag. The leaders side by side out of 2.
Oh, look at Dave Land. Running good on the outside.
And Land having a little problem in 4, dropping to 2nd. Schuster trying to come up on the inside.
Here comes Schuster.
Catarelli starting to pull away as they battle for 2nd.
Tightly packed racing.
Land coming back. Has position into 1. Drops to the inside. Kashada coming around Schuster.
Kashada going to the outside.
Catarelli about 15 car lengths ahead as Kashada moves into 3rd. And Keeler drifting high. Holds on to it. Drops to 6th. As Vogel
This is Al Vogel's first time
looked like it popped out of gear. He's under power again, but he's a half a lap back as the pack is strung out now. And Land starting to smoke. I don't know if it's tire or oil. Looks like he's starting to lose power.
Your leader, Mike Catarelli, still.
And they gave the black flag to Land because of the smoke.
Flagman's giving somebody the black flag. I believe it's Dave Land Jr. for
Kashada's up into 2nd. Sellers trying to come around the outside to take over 3rd. Land got the black flag again.
Junior.
They'll score him for the first 2 black flags. After that, they stopped scoring him. Catarelli starting to be reeled in now by Kashada. As Land goes to the top, he'll head for the pit.
Dave Land Jr. 00 to the pit.
Kashada and Sellers closing on Catarelli. White flag comes out. Kashada right on Catarelli's bumper. They touch out of 2. Kashada goes high. They're side by side into 3. Sellers tags Catarelli. Coming out of 4. And Catarelli takes the checkered flag. Kashada 2nd. Sellers 3rd. Followed by Keeler, Vogel. And I'm not sure what happened to Schuster, but he's way off the pace as Catarelli comes around to take his victory lap. And the 3rd and the fastest cars moving out for their heat race on the pole in 92 is Mike Bubba Silva on his outside, the Trophy Dash winner earlier tonight. That's Steve Pearson, 27, inside of row 2. In the 1 car is Ed Schaus on his outside. Rick Stacy drives the 16 car. Mike Martin inside of the 3rd row into you with Baron Ackerstrom on his outside in the 37 car. And at the back of the pack in the 34 car is Bud Thompson.
All right, here they come. They get the 1 lap signal.
You can see how even this division's getting. Some of these past track champions aren't even in the top 10 fastest cars, as we have 21 late model cars out on this track tonight. The fastest 7 out there right now.
The swooper grabs the green
And after
flag.
them will be 14 of the fastest cars in Northern California, the tour car division. Coming out of 4, they're even. Silva and Pierce take the green flag.
Boy, Pierce a little wide there.
Pierce drifting high. Stacy almost dived in the middle and thought better of it. Pierce loose again. Shouts looking to the inside. Silva's trying to pull away.
Silva driving good. Pierce second.
Pierce got control, trying to close on him. Stacy having a problem trying to hang the outside.
No pun intended.
Martin, Ackerstrom, and Thompson looking for some room, getting caught behind Schaus and Stacy. Pierce trying to come to the outside. And he gets close, spins himself into. And Ackerstrom spins and just stays out of him. Yellow flag out.
Great driving. Pierce.
And all the other drivers missed Pierce as he went 360 degrees right in front of them. But this will close the pack up on Silva. Let's wait for a lineup. We'll be right back. Start, it'll be Silva and Stacy up front. Schaus and Martin in the second row, followed by Thompson and Ackerstrom and Pierce at the back.
First two cars, they get the one-lap signal. Plus, we've got some T-shirts, all kinds of stuff.
Second formation, yellow light out. Silva and Stacy got to be side by side. Stacy's ahead. Silva trying to set him up. And they'll have to do it one more time.
What's going on out here? Yeah, Bubba gets a warning.
And it looks like Silva's ready this time. He and Stacy side by side measuring each other, taking the green flag. Martin up into third.
Still the leader. Stacy to the outside, Martin in the third.
Stacy trying to hang the outside of Silva. They're side by side as they come out of four. Martin looking first inside, then outside. And Silva drifting high. And Stacy went off the track to stay out of him. Yellow flag comes out. And that'll give the lead back to Silva. As they
jumped out of gear or something.
Okay, no,
that's all it took.
I thought the yellow flag would revert it back to Silva, but they say he forced Stacy off the track. So he and Stacy will go to the back.
Racing accident.
That'll put Martin in the lead. Martin will be in the lead. Schaus second, Ackerstrom third, followed by Thompson and Pierce.
4 laps down,
And then Stacy and Silva.
4 down, 6 to
Four
go.
down, 6 to go. Martin and Schaus leading them around the track.
4 racing laps. Mike Martin, Ed Schaus, your top 2 cars.
And they're even as they come out of 4. Schaus thought he had caught Martin napping, but Martin came right back. Ackerstrom and Thompson right behind him. Martin trying to nose ahead.
Schaus second with some orange.
Schaus still second, but Ackerstrom's coming to his inside, and Schaus drifting high. Thompson threaded the needle, came up. He'll take over third. Pierce on his inside.
Good job staying out of the wall. Thompson in the third, Ackerstrom second. He is hauling.
And Schaus drifting high again. Having a problem in the turn. Stacy comes under him. Takes over fifth.
Ackerstrom, Thompson in the
Martin
third.
still holding Ackerstrom, Thompson, and Pierce off.
In back. Martin, your leader.
Thompson coming to the inside of Ackerstrom. Has position, keeps Ackerstrom high.
Boy, it's the last lap.
White flag comes out. Thompson looking for second. Martin 10 car lengths ahead.
Martin coming in for the checkered flag.
And coming out of 4, Martin's going to take the checkered. And Thompson will take second as he hangs onto it. Almost got sideways out of 4. Ackerstrom third, followed by Pierce, Stacy, Silva, and Schaus. And don't go away. Here come the tour cars.
Special announcement, ladies and gentlemen.
And the first tour car heat race out on the track right now in 72 on the pole is George Kelly on his outside in the bright orange car. That's number 6, driven by
So we got the
Chris Newmeyer. Inside of row 2 in the 7 car is Howard Ford on his outside. In 77, Charlie Silva. Inside of row 3 in the 27 car is Ed McGinnis. On his outside in the 43 car, Kurt Curtis, and putting himself at the back of the pack. In the number 1 car is Jim McGinnis. Cars getting back in formation. It's Kelly and Newmeyer up front, followed by Ford and Silva. McGinnis and McGinnis. And, well, I guess it looks like Kurt Curtis put himself at the back and allowed Jim McGinnis up. Yellow light goes out.
Yellow lights out.
Kelly and Newmeyer up front, leading them around out of 4. Taking the green flag. Newmeyer jumps into the lead. Silva follows him around. He gets tangled up with Kelly. And Kelly having a problem now. Goes to the outside and gets a rolled up black flag for tagging Silva. He drops further back as Newmeyer pulls away from the pack. Silva trying to catch him. They're quarter lap ahead of Ford, and Silva's starting to smoke. Ford and Ed McGinnis trying to catch up. Kelly, Jim McGinnis, and Kurt Curtis off the pace. They're about a half a lap back. They're keeping an eye on Silva, looking to see if he starts smoking any worse. They're going to black flag him, put him in the pit. He's right up on the inside of Newmeyer. Backed off a bit as Newmeyer closed the door on him. He's looking for an inside opening as Newmeyer drifted high.
Car number 1 has been black flag. Car number 72.
And Kelly goes to the pit. Jim McGinnis heads for the pit as the leaders went by. And he just missed giving him the black flag as they say he's leaving a lot of oil on the track. And he gets the black flag there. I don't think he saw it as he was looking on Newmeyer, trying to work him, battling for the lead. Newmeyer holding him off. There's the white flag. They're going to let him go since there's only one lap left anyway. The leader's coming up on Curtis. Curtis may be saved by the checkered flag. He'll stay on the lead lap. It'll be Newmeyer.
The winner of your first.
And Silva, followed by Ford and Ed McGinnis, and then Curtis as the other two cars were already in the pit. And Newmeyer taking his victory lap. And the officials checking out the track to see how much oil he put down.
Maybe a little bit of oil on the
And they say they have a heavy sheet of oil all the way around the track as Keith Schaffet checking 1 and 2, Allen checking the front straight. So they'll clean it up. That'll delay the second heat race, but don't go away. We'll be right back.
Well, we're waiting here. Let's give away.
And the 7 cars, the fast ones, move out for their 10-lap heat race. On the pole in the 5 car is Mike the Snake Nake. On his outside in the 98 car is Don Graham. Inside of row 2 in the 11 car is Mike Walker. On his outside in 07 is Billy Clarkson. Inside of the 3rd row, the gentleman Jimmy Walker in the 48 car. Boomer Schultz will be outside of him driving car 55. And at the back of the pack with a new track record in 17 is Randy Olson. Already warmed up. Cars back in formation. Nake and Graham leading them into 3. Yellow light goes out. Coming out of 4, they're even. They take the green flag. Graham was a little loose, but he hangs on the outside. He backed Larson off of it. Graham going into the lead, into 3. Nake in 2nd, Mike Walker 3rd, followed by Jim Walker 4th. Clarkson trying to hang the outside, and he's losing ground as they freight train by him. Olson and Schultz putting him to the back of the pack. Graham trying to pull away. Nake trying to catch him. Both Walkers right behind him.
With a lot of real estate between himself and car number 5.
And Walker unable using a lot of track, and Walker dove under him, and then tire hopped him in 4. And he goes to the infield. Yellow flag comes out.
That was a trick. Car number 11.
And Walker thought he had some room and dove in there. And Nate either didn't see him or came down on him. They'll both go to the back, having caused the yellow flag. Nate trying his car out. Looks okay. I thought Mike Walker might have popped a tire, but he's underpowered trying it out. Looks all right. And they changed their mind. They're going to leave Nate in there. As they say, Walker forced the issue.
For causing the yellow, car number 11, Mike Walker of Citrus Heights, goes to the rear of the pack. Again, your leader, car number 9,
was just in the wrong spot. He didn't spin out straight on the track, so he'll stay in second behind Graham. Jimmy Walker will be third, followed by Olson, Schultz, Clarkson, and Mike Walker. They say single file on the restarts. Yellow light out. Nate closes on Graham. Jimmy Walker right behind him. Walker coming up to Nate. He almost tried the same move, but stayed out of the gas. Olson about 5 car lengths behind him. And 11 car Walker goes to the pits. And Jimmy Walker almost dove under it again and thought better of it. While they battle for second, Graham trying to pull away.
Here comes your leader, car number 8, Don Graham.
Olson, Schultz, and Clarkson. About 5 car lengths behind Jimmy Walker. There's the white flag. And coming out of 4, Graham will take the checker, followed by Nate, Walker, Olson, Schultz, and Clarkson. And they're going to talk to Nate about taking up a lot of track. We're going to take a quick intermission, and we'll be right back. Don't go. As we get ready for the main events, I want to remind you about Right Stuff Pizza, the best kept secret in Ukiah. The most toppings for the least amount of money. Come by Right Stuff Pizza, see the races every Saturday night on their big screen TV, and have a good pizza. I'll tell you, I know pizzas. I don't call myself the short fat man for nothing. For good pizza, go to Right Stuff Pizza.
Ukiah Speedway, Rich Riggers, Ukiah Automotive Machine, Complete Automotive Machine, Ukiah Schwinn, Lehman's
We
Honda
missed
Service, Beeler's Mufflers,
Clay
Red
Catarelli's
Rivers,
introduction.
Body
Apologies
Shop,
there,
from
Clay.
Ukiah.
Give you
33, pause for the cause husband. There's your mom, Rich, right over there, sir.
This will give you a chance to see the drivers outside their car.
Next, sponsored by Speedy Signs, Johnny Franklin Mufflers, AA Auto Wreckers, You Save Hardware, Don's Movers, and the Pink Place from Redwood Valley.
Let's hear it. Car 98 Don, the Godfather Guida. Good luck, Don. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Next, from Ukiah,
Car number 22. Let's get a word out of the big guy. Hi, you don't want to say anything, Don? Gary Wiles. Good luck, Gary. They love you, man.
A little shy there, aren't you, Gary?
also from Ukiah,
Let's hear it. This guy's doing a great job. This is your rookie year? First time you ever drove a race car?
no, not the first time.
Rookie year late models. Car number 9, Dave Lancaster. Good luck, David.
Lawson's Christmas Trees in Yorkville, Eel River Fuels, Jeff's Chevron in Boonville, Devil's Corner in Hopland, Ukiah Machine, Yorkville Mini Market, Professional Parts in Cloverdale, Cloverdale Auto Parts, Bernie's Car Care, McNabb's Menswear, Acme Auto Glass and Upholstery from Yorkville.
Let's hear it for the mayor, car number 12, Awesome Bob Lawson. Good luck, Bobby.
Next, from Ukiah.
All right, he's finally back. Here's your fan club over here. I want to hear it thunder. 00, Dave Land Jr. Good luck, David. Red hat, all right. Special order.
Well, they can't get Brian out of the car.
Sponsored by Tisco, Eel River Fuels, Diamond Gems, Acme Rigging, Planeworks Incorporated, Schuster's Enterprises of Nevada, Air Charter Enterprises, Downey Tire, Schuster's Logging, R.W. James Packaging, and Mike's Glass Fitting from Ukiah.
He just graduated from high school. Let's hear it. 18-year-old, car number 18, Brian Schuster. Good luck, Brian.
Next, looking for sponsors from Redwood Valley.
Well, he's not looking for sponsors, George. He's got Farmer Brothers Audi Body on here. Beautiful car, 01, Jim Keeler. Good driver. Oh, boy, George.
There's the bad boy.
Sponsored by Vogel's Used Cars from Ukiah.
The bad boy, car number 5, Al Vogel. Hey, Al, good luck, huh? Thanks, partner.
Moving on, sponsored by KMFB Radio, Griot's Brake and Wheel, Crawford's VCR, Ukiah Equipment Repair, Ukiah Body Shop, Beeler's Muffler, and The Last Detail from Ukiah.
All right, first I'm going to ask him a question. Gary, how do you like the late models as opposed to the J cars?
It's a lot of fun.
What's the biggest difference?
Holding yourself in the seat.
Not changing underwear?
No.
All right, 96.7, Gary Huggins-Sellers. There's your fan club, buddy. Bubba.
Next, sponsored by John's Automotive Repair of Ukiah, Wendy's of Ukiah, Round Table Pizza, and Dave's Trailer Repair from Ukiah.
Car number 92, Mike Bubba Silva. Bubba.
Moving on, sponsored by Ukiah Automotive Machine Shop, Farmer Brothers Body Shop, Mendo Truck and Van, Autotech of Ukiah, and Round Tree Glass from Ukiah.
Car number 27, the winner of the Trophy Dash tonight, and kissed by Mama Chuckwagon right on the smacker. Steve Pierce. Let's hear it for Steve.
Next, sponsored by Acme Auto Glass and Upholstery from Cloverdale.
A past track champion, car number 1, it shows. Good looking car. And now for you Ford fans.
Woo! Next, sponsored by Ukiah Automotive Machine, Dave's Trailer Repair, Beeler's Muffler, Round Tree Glass, Sidewinder Sandblasting, Tropic Corral Pet Shop, AA Auto Wreckers, and the Hometown Shopper from Ukiah.
Now let's hear it for you Ford fans. Number 16, Rick, I'm not no Hick Stacy. Where's Mikey at? Oh, there he is.
Next, sponsored by Redwood Oil, Mendel Lake Honda, Diamond Gym Sporting Goods, Don Dellett, Ukiah Automotive Machine Shop, and Mendocino Auto and Truck from Ukiah.
Car to you, for you, let's hear it, Mike Martin. Boy, this kid's getting big, too. Hey, Mike, is your kid going to be a race car driver, too?
He's a monster.
That's why the wife's got him, right? George.
Next, sponsored by Dean from Ukiah.
Car 37, Barrett Ackerstrom. Good luck, Barrett. Hey.
Moving down to the last three cars, sponsored by Redwood Oil Company, Fellini & Sons Vineyards, Vinewood Styles, Griot's Brake and Wheel, Ukiah Body Shop, Fellini & Sons Racing, and Lamson Tractor and Equipment from Ukiah.
Car number 34, let's hear it. A past track champion here at Ukiah, Bud Thompson. Good luck, Bud.
There's our defending track champion,
Sponsored by First Choice
Denny
Importation,
Kashada.
Shelley's Country Fixers, CBS Tax Service, Willits Automotive, Burrell's Auto Body, Speedy Signs, Mac Tools, and Ukiah Auto Dismantlers from Ukiah.
Car 69, defending track champion and son of the infamous March, Denny Kashada. Good luck, Denny.
Next, sponsored by the Bear Construction Monte Carlo, sponsored by Bear Construction of Mendocino County, McConnell, Chevy, Olds, Geo, and Healdsburg, Service Center of Santa Rosa and Cloverdale, Terry's Tip Top Lounge in Fort Bragg, M&M Plumbing of Fort Bragg, Professional Parts in Cloverdale, and Catarelli Racing from Cloverdale.
Car 25, Mike Kelly. Ladies and gentlemen,
20 cars. They're going to go head-to-head for 50 laps.
50-lap main event for $1,000.
Let's get ready to rumble. 50 laps, 20 cars. And they turn the yellow light back on. Well, we'll try it one more time.
This is it. Your Budweiser 50-lap double point main event.
All right. Yellow light is still on. Yellow light is still on.
And they're going to give them one more time around. This will be a parade lap as they come by the flag stand under the yellow.
Pick out your favorite car. Here we go. Your 50-lap late model main event.
Yellow light goes out.
They go without crashing.
Yellow light is out.
Catarelli and Cosman up front, leading them out of four to start the race.
Cosman with a slight lead.
It's Catarelli, Cosman, and Wiles up front as they come around to finish the first lap. Schuster sideways. And we got a chain reaction and a lot of sheet metal right in front of the grandstand. And it's a restart. And we got
All right, we've got a major
9, 10, 11 cars right in front of us, all tied up together.
Please stay away from the fence. Please get away from the fence.
And they got the tow trucks over. Schuster's backed up. It was his spin that started the chain reaction. We got Vogel and Lancaster right behind them. Stacy spun at 360, but Vogel's rear, they tied together. They're all mashed up. Ackerstrom squeezed between them and the wall. Silva's straightened out. He was outside of Stacy. Sellers is moving again. Lancaster's on the outside of Vogel. Thompson, Martin, and Mike Catarelli are tied front end to back end. Let's hope they can all get back out there and finish the race. Thompson out of his car.
Dave Lancaster.
Lancaster's moving again. And they're all bent up, each and every car. You can see the damage to Stacy's car.
Let these guys go to the pits and get their
Kashada and Sellers are in the pits.
pulled out.
Silva's heading for the pits.
Tow truck's working over here.
Schuster's in the pits. Vogel's moving again. I don't see a lot of bent sheet metal on him, but he's out of his car to check it out. You can see him checking Stacy's rear end as it's all bent up. We're going to give him some time to clean it up, and we'll be right back.
Vogel looks okay.
Vogel under power, moving again. Stacy's off of Ackerstrom, but it looks like he may be back. A lot of sheet metal damage. He may lose all of his sheet metal on the back of his car. Ackerstrom's back under power. Thompson's trying to tear his nose piece off. Martin's being towed. Thompson's heading for the pits to clear his nose piece. Martin's being towed to the pits. Ackerstrom's heading for the pits.
All race fans, these track sweepers don't get paid.
Mike Cattarelli's moving, but it looks like he's heading for the pits.
I'll tell you that.
I don't think we're going to have more than 10 cars left.
How many cars we got left?
We might have 11 as Cattarelli heads for the pits.
Fenders pulled out and new tires put in.
Vogel's heading for the pits. Lancaster's heading for the pits. So right now, under the red flag, we got 9 cars still on the track. The leaders are sitting over in 4.
And we have another happy birthday, Chuck. Happy birthday to Dick Hall.
So far, Sellers and Martin have made it back out.
Right on the front straightaway.
We're still waiting on the rest. Kashada, Vogel, and Cattarelli have come out of the pits also. On the restart, it'll be Clay, Cattarelli, and Cosman up front, followed by Guida and Wiles.
Hey, George,
in the third row, it'll be Lawson and Land. Behind them, it'll be Keeler and Pierce, followed by Schaus. And then they're moving Sellers into line. And then Martin. Behind Martin, it'll be, or on the outside of Martin, it'll be Kashada. Behind them, it'll be Vogel and Mike Cattarelli. So far, we got 14 cars ready to restart the race.
10, 12,
we're hoping the other 6 can make it back out. See who looked to be the worst beat up will fall in behind Vogel. Behind him, Schuster's ready to come out. The only one that I've heard for sure is that is out of the race is the number 9 car of Dave Lancaster. So we got 16 cars. They're moving under yellow now.
Cosman, your first 2 cars will bring them into the green. 50 laps of racing to go.
Making it back out is Ackerstrom. Word from the pits is Thompson's asking for 2 more minutes, and he'll make it back out. And word from the officials is that Schuster got turned around by Dave Lancaster. And so that's what caused him to spin and cause that chain reaction.
Complete restart.
And the car's back in formation. Yellow light getting ready to be turned off. We're about to go back racing. So far, no laps down, yellow light out. Thompson hasn't made it back out. We got 17 cars getting ready to rumble again. Coming out of 4. They catch a green flag. And Silva makes it back out. He'll stay on the lead lap. As the leaders come up on him. Cosman into the lead. pack. The leaders come by, 2 laps down. Only the first 4 cars are single file. It's Cosman, Cattarelli, Wiles, and Guida. And they're all double file behind them.
Dave Land on loose.
Dave Land loose. He drops back on the outside. Lawson and Keeler up ahead of him. Cosman with a 10-car length lead. He pulls away from Cattarelli. Lawson on the outside of Guida. He's battling for 4th. Keeler right behind him. And Pierce gets tagged by Sellers. Lands on his inside. Ackerstrom sideways out of 4. He hangs onto it. He backs Schuster off of him. And Clay Cattarelli right up on Cosman. He goes for the lead to the outside. Guida going high. Land comes under him. The pack is all bunched up as Silva starts to catch the back of the pack. Dave Lancaster makes it back out, and we go yellow as it looks like Kashada spun over in 2. And this will slow the pace down. This will allow Silva to catch back up.
Mike Bubba Silva to catch up to the back of the pack.
Chuck, we've got...
On a yellow flag, it reverts 1.
Cattarelli, Mike Cattarelli goes to the
Listen
pit.
to the big hand, Rich Cosman Jr. Boy, Rich is doing a great job.
But I still haven't heard if...
Shouts on the move with Gary Sellers right behind
I haven't heard if Kashada spun himself out.
Laps down.
We have 8 laps down. 8 laps down.
8 down, 42 to go.
Laps down.
Cosman and Clay Cattarelli up front, followed by Wiles and Lawson in row 2. In the 3rd row, it's Keeler and Guida, the 4th row.
The driver's seat.
It's Dave Land Jr. and Steve Pierce. Behind them, it's Schaus and Sellers. Vogel and Martin, Stacy and Schuster,
Drivers know that the flagman's ready.
Silva, Kashada, Ackerstrom, and Lancaster. And Cattarelli makes it back out. He'll stay on the lead lap.
Cosman and Cattarelli, bring him in. The yellow light is still on. What you mean?
Yellow light out. We still got them all bunched up. Cosman and Cattarelli. It's Cosman and Cattarelli as they take the green flag. So far, Cosman's been the only leader. They're all bunched up behind him now. Clay Cattarelli trying to nose ahead on the outside. Got 9 down, 41 to go, as it's still side-by-side racing.
Cattarelli and Cosman side by side.
There's still door handle to door handle up front.
Cattarelli your leader.
And Thompson makes it back out. 10 laps down. And Clay Cattarelli goes into the lead on lap 11. Cosman still second. Mike Cattarelli having a lot of handling problems. And up on the top of the turn, it looks like it's Dave Land. He's still moving. No yellow flag as the leaders come around. Land will stay on the lead lap. Lawson up into second, trying to catch Clay Cattarelli. Keeler on the inside of Cosman, battling for 3rd. Land trying to catch up to third of a lap ahead of the leaders as the pack starts to spread itself out. Wiles and Vogel trade Payne in 4. And that's Ackerstrom over in 4. He's spun by himself. Yellow flag comes out as he comes back on the track.
Barron got his car going. Boy, what a beautiful
And the yellow
car he's
flag
got.
will allow
Even
Land
after
to
that
catch
wreck.
up to the back of the pack. Us into the pits under the yellow flag. And now they say Sellers spun Ackerstrom as they came out of 4. You can see the sheet metal gone on Sellers' car.
Looks like Rick Stacy went to the pit. George, who's going to the pit?
14 down, 14 down.
Yellow flag, it'll be Clay Cattarelli and Lawson up front, followed by
George,
Keeler
is
and
Mark still
Schaus,
okay up there?
Cosman and
Yeah,
Wiles,
Mark is hanging in, Chuck.
Vogel
Okay, keep your eye
and
on
Guida,
Marge for me.
followed by
do that for you.
Pearson, Silva, Martin, Thompson, who's 10 laps down, Cattarelli, Lancaster, Schuster, Ackerstrom, Sellers, and Land. Stacy's gone back into the pits under the yellow flag,
We got
and
one car coming out
Kashada
of the
gets
pit.
ready to come out.
Kashada coming back out. Yes, here he comes. Rick
And as the
Stacy
pack
back.
goes by, Stacy gets ready to come back out. That'll bring us back up to our original
He'll
20
pull into the
cars.
back. We should be getting going in about one more
He'll
lap.
fall in at the back.
Westman, Keith Shoppett, Albert Will, the referee gives him the signal. 1 lap. Get ready. 36.
Yellow light goes down with 14 down, 36 to go. Cattarelli and Lawson lead them out of 4. The pack all bunched up behind them as they come out of 2.
Lawson, your early leader.
Lawson trying to nose ahead. And we got a spin, and Stacy catches another bad, unlucky move as
Another flat tire.
Cattarelli and Ackerstrom had spun
Okay.
as he tried to go around the top of the track. Ackerstrom drifted up on him, and Stacy got clipped as he went by.
Tonight.
And he'll head for the pits with a flat tire.
Car 16 to the pit.
It'll be Clay Cattarelli and Lawson, followed by Schaus, and then Cosman and Keeler will switch. Cosman will be 4th, followed by Keeler. Behind them it'll be Wiles and Vogel,
And third, it's South.
Guida, Silva, Schuster, Pierce, Martin, Thompson, Sellers, Lancaster, Land, Kashada, Ackerstrom, and Cattarelli.
All right,
And Stacy's going to make it back out.
Cross-up signal. Let's get
He'll
back
fall
to
in
action.
behind Ackerstrom. Light out. Cattarelli and Lawson leading them out of 4, setting a good pace. We still got 20 cars under green flag. Cattarelli and Lawson side by side up front. Cosman spinning over in 4. And Pierce just tags him. Everybody else getting around him. Yellow flag out again.
To get around.
And they're going to put Keeler to the back of the pack for spinning Cosman out. Allen getting ready to give him the word there. And he signals him to the back of the pack. Keeler's slowing down, letting the pack go by. Yellow light goes out. Still Cattarelli and Lawson, Schaus and Wiles, Vogel and Guida, Silva and Schuster up front. 36 laps to go.
Man, is that beautiful.
Schaus up into 3rd. Lawson goes into the lead. Around the outside of Cantarelli. Schaus is coming to the outside. Vogel and Silva coming up behind him.
It's Schaus to the outside of Cantarelli.
Martin, Wiles, and Sellers behind Silva.
Vogel with a little up tap on Schaus.
Vogel around the outside. Martin around the outside. He's up into fourth. As Pierce up in the wall. Over in one. Looked like he and Cosman had come together. He rode the wall all the way into the turn.
Boy, Steve Pierce hit the wall hard.
And they were under yellow, and somehow Schuster got turned around. And boy, Stacey's getting the worst of it tonight. He's going to need all new sheet metal for that car. I don't see anything but the roof that isn't bent up.
Steve Pierce out of his car. He's okay. Let's give Steve Pierce a big hand.
Pierce up checking out his car as the happy hooker comes over to get him into the pits.
When Mama Chuckwagon gets a hold of you. Chuck?
16's back in the pits. Stacy's been in and out, but he's still on the lead lap.
To the pits, George.
They're still working on Schuster, trying to get him push started as the cars go by under yellow flag. Stacy makes it back out again. I don't know how he's holding that Ford together.
Hey, George, we'll try to find out how many tires Stacy's gone through tonight.
Start, it'll be Lawson and Schaus up front, followed by Vogel and Clay Cantarelli. Martin and Silva. Sellers and Wiles. Guida and Land. Ackerstrom and Mike Cantarelli. Thompson and Kashada. Lancaster and Keeler. Cosman and Stacy. And they're still trying to get Pierce off of the wall and hooked up.
Pierce to be taken off of,
Pierce heads for the pits. Schuster comes out. So we're still got 19 cars on the track. Everybody's on the lead lap except for Thompson, who's 10 laps down. They cross them up as we get ready to go back. Green flag racing.
KMFB radio.
It goes out with 32 laps to go. And it'll be a no start. And I hope they're paying attention. Ackerstrom saw it coming and went to the infield. And we'll try and get it straightened out and be right back. And Ackerstrom heads for the pits.
All the way up to 6.
I thought he was just trying to dodge cars behind him. But he's in the pits. And we're getting ready to go green.
Cantarelli 12.
18 cars. Yellow light out, 32 to go. And Schaus dropping back again. And again, it's a no start. And Lancaster spun out of 4. And that's twice. One more time, and they'll put Lawson and Schaus to the back.
He got it fired up. He's moving.
And Lancaster spun his right rear tire is shredded, and he'll head for the pits.
The next 2 cars try it.
We still only have 18 down.
Your top 2 cars, they got...
Yellow light goes out. Schaus and Lawson better be even or they're going to the back. And there's a green flag. As long as this race is taken to run, they said they were close enough. The pack's starting to spread out now. Lawson's in the lead. Schaus trying to come outside. Vogel and Martin right behind him. Sellers, Silva, and Clay Cantarelli behind them. And Vogel on the inside trying to take over second. Schaus on the outside getting freight train. Martin coming up to the inside of him, trying to take over third. And Lancaster comes back out. And Lawson was loose. Everybody to go high. Vogel's looking to come under him. And Dave Land getting loose over in two. Sprint cars out behind him, but he gathers it in, stays on the track. And Cosman going off the top of two. And they throw a yellow flag as he just barely comes back on the track.
Hey, Chuck.
And Stacy spun up over in four under the yellow flag, turning himself around. Yellow flag, Dave Land has gone into the pits. They're still checking the lineup. Up front, it's Lawson and Schaus. Or no, Vogel. As Schaus has dropped back to fourth, Martin's in third. Behind them it's Sellers and Clay Cattarelli, Mike Silva, Gary Wiles, Bud Thompson, Don Guida, Rick Stacy, Jim Kaler, Kashada, Schuster, Mike Cattarelli, Lancaster, and Cosman. Land making it back out. He'll fall in at the back as the pack forms up.
And Larry Bates.
Pack bunched up. Lawson and Vogel up front. Even into three. A fast pace. And they take the green flag. And Vogel trying to nose ahead. Lawson trying to come back. They trade Payne in four. Martin on the inside is Schaus. Vogel into the lead. Lawson second. Martin coming up behind him. Got loose out of two. He went high. Three cars came under him. Martin's up into second, making a run on Vogel. Sellers behind him. Schaus up into fourth. Thompson coming up to the inside of Lawson. But Thompson is 10 laps down. And Lawson looks like he's losing a tire. He was sideways in two. Up front it's Vogel, Martin, and Sellers. Pulling away from Schaus and Thompson. Martin to the outside. And Martin locking up the brakes. Sellers comes under him. Tries to take over second. Schaus and Thompson. And Thompson going high. Looks like he's losing a tire. He gathers it back in, but he's a quarter lap behind the leaders. Clay Cattarelli, Kashada, and Silva coming up on Thompson. Stacy on the inside of Keeler.
Boy, check those top three cars out.
Schaus closing on the leaders. Martin and Vogel trade paint as Vogel tried to drift high. Sellers gives Vogel a little tag. Schaus and Thompson closing on him. It's a four-way battle for the lead. A quarter lap behind him. It's Clay Cattarelli and Kashada battling for fifth, followed by Silva and Lawson. Behind them it's Stacy and Keeler, followed by Schuster. Vogel sideways out of four. Martin trying to come around him. They're coming up on Land. Or Lancaster, excuse me. Land could be a problem as the leaders come up. He gets a move over flag. And it's somebody he's going to get caught behind Lancaster. 13 laps to go. Lancaster goes high there, 3 wide into 3. Martin makes it by on the outside. Lawson coming around Silva, trying to come around Clay Cattarelli. Stacy trying to close on Silva. Kashada just ahead of him. Keeler off the pace. At the back. And they're keeping an eye on Land as he's starting to smoke. And they're going to black flag Land for smoking. And he's into the wall. He and Cosman came together. We're under yellow flag.
Yellow flag. Dave Land Jr. up against the wall right by the flag stand.
And we got 10 laps to go as we go back under yellow. Land is up against the wall in front of the flagman. Cosman stopped up against the wall in front of the north grandstand, and now he's under power again. And they're calling for a tow truck for Land. We'll let him clear that car off the track and we'll be right back. It'll be Vogel and Sellers up front, followed by Martin. Thompson 10 laps down, followed by Schaus and Kashada. Lawson, Clay Cattarelli, Bubba Silva, Rick Stacy, Schuster, Mike Cattarelli, Gary Wiles, Don Guida.
They got Dave Land Jr. on the tow
Dave
truck
Lancaster. I think he's
gonna
10
do a
laps
wheelie
down
from out of the
also.
pit.
And Cosman at the back of the pack.
Where's the Dave Land Jr.?
And the ambulance out to check out Dave Land. He's walking over. Looks a little upset. He's heading for the pits.
Dave's on his way back to the pits. Let's have a big hand for Dave Land Jr. Good try. Big hand.
Congratulations to Kathy from Ukiah.
Thank you.
The Lucky Program ticket.
And it looks like he just got the wind knocked out of him as we got 10 laps
The
to
ambulance was
go.
out for just a precautionary check on Dave Land Jr.
Who's going to win?
The pack forms up as Vogel and Sellers lead him down the back straight. The yellow light goes out. Martin and Thompson right behind him, followed by Schaus and Kashada. They come out of 4. We're back racing. Sellers trying to take over the lead on the outside. He gets loose. And he spins off the track.
Yellow flag. Yellow flag.
Yellow flag out as Vogel actually helped straighten Sellers up, and then he went off the edge of the track, and we still got 10 laps to go.
Minus the dog.
And Sellers coming back out on the track. He'll go to the back. On the restart, it'll be Vogel and Martin side by side. And Martin side by side, followed by Schaus and Thompson. Kashada and Lawson. Clay Cattarelli and Bubba Silva, followed by Stacy and Schuster, Mike Cattarelli, Gary Wiles, Don Guida, Dave Lancaster, Cosman, and Sellers.
Place again.
The pack bunches up.
Been in ninth place about 5 different times.
And we'll go one more time. Laps to go. Vogel and Martin measuring each other, yellow light out.
Some good drivers.
And Vogel trying to get a jump over in 4. Martin coming back. And the green flag comes out. Can Martin hold the outside? Can Vogel hold him off? Schaus and Kashada coming up behind him. 9 more to go. And Kashada and Lawson coming to the infield. And we still got 9 laps to go. Pack's formed up again. Still 10 laps to go as the yellow light reverted it back a lap. Vogel and Martin measuring each other as the yellow goes out.
Okay, 1,000 bucks.
Vogel with the advantage going into 4. And no start.
No start.
That's 1.
No start.
And if they can gather it up, they'll go this time.
They'll get another try.
Yellow light out again. Again, Vogel trying to drive ahead. And they got a green flag. And Martin trying to nose ahead on the outside. Vogel had the advantage as he went into the turn. Martin comes out with it. And they come back door handle to door handle out of 4. Schaus and Thompson right on their bumper. Martin nosing ahead down the back straight. And Vogel coming back in the turn. 8 laps to go.
Can he do it?
And Vogel going into the lead now.
Vogel pulled ahead. Can Martin get around him? Vogel by a bumper.
Behind them as they battle for the lead. Stacy comes up into 4th after all he's been through. He brings the Ford up into 4th place ahead of Clay Cattarelli and Bubba Silva. Schuster and Sellers behind now. Sellers working his way back up through the pack. And we got a 4-car accident over in 1. Yellow flag out.
Yellow flag.
And that's Dave Lancaster on the track.
They left, big guy.
The other cars that were there, they didn't leave the track, were Guida, Kashada, Lawson, and Cosman.
6 more
It's
laps.
Vogel and Martin, Schaus and Thompson, Stacy and Cattarelli, Silva and Schuster,
Lancaster looks tired.
Sellers and Mike Cattarelli, Wiles, Lawson, Guida, Kashada, and Cosman. Yellow light out, and Vogel way ahead, obviously. Yellow flag comes out, and Lawson tags Cattarelli as that was a no start.
Martin's trying to make
And
him
if they
come
gather
in
it
a little
in,
slower so he's got a better chance.
Yellow light out. And Mike Cattarelli goes to the pits. There's this green flag. 6 laps to go. 6 laps to go.
Al Vogel, 5 more laps for $1,000.
They're black flagging Guida. He's got a tire rubbing. 4 laps to go as they come out of 4. And Schaus is up into 2nd. Martin drop into 3rd. Stacy in 4th. Silva in 5th. And Guida really rubbing that tire, trying to stay out there as they black flag him again. Thompson on the outside of Martin. It looks like Martin's got a tire going away with 2 laps to go.
Good shot on the move. Not many laps left. Coming up for the white flag.
There's the white flag. Al Vogel in the lead. Schaus is 2nd. Martin still 3rd. Coming out of 4. It's going to be Al Vogel. Al Vogel taking the checkered flag. Schaus 2nd. Martin 3rd. Stacy 4th. Followed by Clay Cattarelli, Silva, and Sellers.
Again, your winner. Here he is. Give him a big hand.
And Schuster didn't finish as he's on the top of 2. And Vogel coming around for his victory flag. And we're running out of time. There goes Al with a checkered flag. What a race. And with that, we're going to get ready for the tour car. 50 laps, main event, don't go away. And remember, for a good pizza with a lot of stuff on it, go to Right Stuff Pizza on North State Street in Ukiah. The best kept secret in Ukiah, the most toppings for the least money. We'll see you there after the races. And we're going to get ready for the Tour car, 50 lap main event on the pole in the 6 car. Chris Newmeyer on his outside. In the 7 car is Howard Ford. In the 3rd position will be Charlie Silva in the 77 car. Behind them will be Ed McGinnis in 27, followed by Michael Nake in the 5 car. Behind them, it'll be Don Graham in 98. And Mike Walker in the 11 car, followed by Billy Clarkson in 07. In the 48 car, it'll be Gentleman Jimmy Walker. Behind him, it's Boomer Schultz in 55. And Randy Olson in the 17 car. At the back, it'll be George Kelly in 72. And at the back of the pack, it'll be Kurt Curtis in the 43 car. Kelly and Curtis at the back because they timed in a 2.5 slower than the leaders. And they double them up. It's Newmeyer and Ford up front, followed by Silva and McGinnis, followed by Nate and Graham, Mike Walker and Billy Clarkson, Jimmy Walker, and Boomer Schultz, Randy Olson, Kelly, and Curtis. 13 cars, 50 laps. Yellow light goes out. Newmeyer and Ford up front. And they're even out of 4. We got a green flag. They're side by side, in and out of 1. Newmeyer takes the lead down the back straight. And Ford gets tagged by Silva. They both hang on to it. And Silva's up into 2nd. Newmeyer a quarter lap ahead already with 2 laps down. And they're starting to go single file. It's Newmeyer and Silva up front. Silva's starting to smoke. Ford in 3rd, followed by Ed McGinnis and Graham. Clarkson, Schultz, and Olson behind them, followed by Nate and Jimmy Walker. Newmeyer all by himself. So far, Silva has held off Ford and McGinnis. And Curtis heading for the pits as the pack goes by him. To go. And Ford tags Silva. Tire hops. No yellow flag. McGinnis comes up on Silva. Silva going high. Ford to the top of the track. And they black flag Silva for leaking oil. He's heading for the pits. McGinnis in 2nd, followed by the 98 car of Graham. Schultz and Olson behind him. And Newmeyer almost a half a lap lead, all by himself. And Schultz and Olson come to the outside of Graham. McGinnis drifts high. Graham comes under him. Olson Walker coming together.
And car number 55.
Yellow flag out, first yellow flag of the race. And we got pieces of sheet metal all over the front straight.
12 laps down.
Mike Walker coming back out on the track.
Something that car number 6 and Chris Newmeyer didn't want to see is that yellow flag. That'll bring him back.
Boomer Schultz on the infield. They're checking him out. This will slow the pace down. You can see all of the sheet metal that's gone off of Walker's car. This will take away the half a lap lead that Newmeyer had. It'll put Graham right on his bumper on the restart. Olsen, Clarkson, and McGinnis right behind him. Followed by Jimmy Walker and Kelly, followed by Nate, Howard, Ford, and Mike Walker.
Next, followed by car 17.
And now they're going to move Ed McGinnis up into second.
Which is Billy Clarkson, car number
behind Newmeyer and ahead of Graham.
Then we have car number 48.
For the yellow flag, Schultz heading for the pits to clean off some sheet metal. He may have to change a tire, I haven't heard. Walker also heads for the pits as we're still under a yellow flag.
The yellow light was probably the only thing that looks like...
Under the yellow, Mike Walker has made it back out, and Boomer Schultz makes it back out.
All right, flagman Keith Shutt tells them one more time around, then it's back to racing.
There's the damage to Mike Walker's car, as he and Schultz were the one that tangled. Yellow light goes out. McGinnis right up on Newmeyer. Graham right behind him. Open up a lead ahead of McGinnis. Graham, Olsen, Clarkson, and Jimmy Walker right behind them. They're all single file. As they come around, they'll finish the 15th lap. 35 to go. Newmeyer trying to pull away again. Graham tags Ed McGinnis and then backed off of him. Olsen tags Graham. Ford, Mike Walker, and Schultz a quarter lap behind. And Graham comes to the outside. Olsen comes under him. Starting to take him high. Mike Walker spins out of 4. He comes back out just ahead of the leaders. And they give McGinnis a warning for taking up a lot of track. As Mike Walker goes a lap down, the leader goes by him. Graham up into second. He got around McGinnis as McGinnis and Olsen come up on Mike Walker. And Mike Walker pulling off on the edge of the track, heading for the pits. And Walker heads into the pits as Graham tries to make a run on Newmeyer. Olsen on the outside of McGinnis, taking over third. Boomer Schultz and Ford come together in front of the flagman. We got sheet metal all over the track. And it looks like the flagman got hit in the face.
I think the reason for this yellow is a few pieces of Boomer Schultz's
flag. Mike Walker makes it back out. Newmeyer will be still in the lead. Graham will be right behind him. followed by Olson and Ed McGinnis. Behind them it's Clarkson and Jimmy Walker, Mike Nake, and Howard Ford. You can see the damage to Ford's car as he and Schultz came together. Schultz heading for the pits. You can see his whole sheet metal on the back end of his cars hanging by a thread.
You know, when she wasn't here, that decibel meter only went to 91. Went all the way to 104 tonight. Boy, these tour cars are quick. We're going to get a little loop music for the next restart here. Play some batteries.
Behind Ford, it'll be Kelly and Mike Walker. Ford heads to the pits. They're going to give him 3 courtesy laps to make it back out.
I guess the right word.
And he makes it back out. So far, Schultz hasn't made it back out. Ford will fall in at the back.
2 laps down, 28 laps to go.
22 down, 28 to go.
Nevada, car 6.
As Schultz still has a courtesy lap or 2 left.
Doing okay down there, Keith?
Schultz makes it back out under the yellow flag. He'll stay on the lead lap with 28 laps to go.
All right, once again,
Newmeyer leads them around the track as the yellow light goes out.
27, Ed McGinnis.
Graham, Olson, McGinnis, and Clarkson right behind him. All bunched up on Newmeyer. Newmeyer has had his advantages taken away by the yellow flag. Olson starting to come to the outside of Graham. McGinnis, Clarkson, and Jimmy Walker closing on him. Schultz getting around Kelly. Ford having a problem, a half a lap back. Working on Newmeyer. And Newmeyer gets turned around, he tags the wall. Walker makes it by, and the other Walker makes it by as the yellow flag's out.
Into the wall and outside turn 4, car 6, and Chris Newmeyer.
And Ford had just gone into the pits as Newmeyer turns himself around. We'll wait to hear what the official word is. And Allen telling him that Graham that he's going to the back of the pack. And under the yellow, Silva makes it back out. He's several laps down. I believe your new leader is going to be Olson, followed by McGinnis and Clarkson, Jimmy Walker, and Nake.
All right.
A lot of damage to the right side of Nake. Behind them it's Schultz, Mike Walker, and Kelly.
Joining him back there.
Newmeyer will fall in at the back.
Car number 98, Don Graham from Garberville.
And Graham will join Silva and Newmeyer at the back. Graham down to plead his case with Keith Schauf at the flagman. There was a couple of officials that saw him take Newmeyer around.
Of course, we're going to watch the videos tonight at the
Alan Ruel over to discuss the situation also. And while they still discuss it with Graham, Newmeyer went into the pits.
Maybe that he'll be able to stay out to the front position.
So we're down to 10 cars in this main event.
Car 07.
25 down, 25 to go. Olson and McGinnis leading them into 3. The yellow light goes out. Clarkson and Walker right on their bumper. And Graham tried to jump the green. He was passing Boomer Schultz before the green came out. And with 1 lap down as the leaders come off, Newmeyer makes it back out of the pits as they put him 2 laps down. George Kelly heads for the pits as the leaders go by him. Randy Olson a quarter lap ahead. Jimmy Walker on the outside, making a run on McGinnis. Clarkson almost made it 3 abreast as he tried to dive under McGinnis. Walker on the outside of McGinnis now. Nate and Schultz right behind him. Walker coming up. He takes over second place. He make a run on Olson now. Clarkson goes high, but Nate didn't dive under him. Olson a third of a lap ahead. Jimmy Walker trying to make a run on him. McGinnis and Clarkson and battling for third. Nate and Schultz and Graham behind him. Graham and Schultz side by side. Starting to come up on Graham as Schultz gets around Graham. Olson still a quarter lap ahead of Jimmy Walker. Jimmy Walker a quarter lap ahead of McGinnis. McGinnis able to hold Clarkson off. Nick Schultz and Graham behind him. Newmeyer half a lap behind, only a quarter lap ahead of the leader. 40 down, 10 to go. Randy Olson all by himself up front. Jimmy Walker trying to reel him in as they both pull away from McGinnis. McGinnis and Clarkson starting to pull away from Nate. And Mike Walker spinning over in 2. He was all by himself. Yellow light comes out. This will take away the advantage that Olson had. Jimmy Walker will be on his bumper on the restart. The yellow flag, the leader, Randy Olson, went into the pits. Jimmy Walker's the new leader. I haven't heard what's wrong with Olson. He was all by himself up front, and he gives the lead up with 9 laps to go. Since Randy Olson was running out of gas, he's putting in fuel. But with 9 laps to go, he won't be able to make it up.
Randy Olson is now putting fuel into his...
Yellow light goes out. Walker takes the green flag. Randy Olson makes it back out just as the leader comes out. Come by him. And they're black flagging Olson.
Black flag signal from flagman Keith Shop, but your leader, car number 48, Gentleman Jimmy Walker, followed by car number 27,
And they're trying to black flag Olson. Get him off the track. Jimmy Walker leading them around. And they black flagged him again. That's 3. And Olson taking McGinnis around. Mike Walker and Newmeyer up in 1 and 2. Off the track. Yellow flag out. And they black flag Olson again.
What has happened here? Car number 17, when he came out of the pits, that's Randy Olson, when he came out of the pits, he hit one of the cones, the cone flew over and hit somebody else. As you saw, he almost caused a collision in the back straightaway. Flagman Keith Shaw gave him the black flag signal 3 times.
And they're saying Olson
black flagged him through the yellow. He's now into the pits.
came out of the pits in a dangerous situation, hit one of the orange cones, sent it flying, and it hit something or somebody else.
Your leader was 44 laps down. Car number 48.
And Olsen is spinning donuts in the pits. They're going to fight him as he lines up on his truck.
That's it.
And they're calling for security in the pits as we get ready to go back to green flag racing. It's Jimmy Walker and McGinnis and Clarkson up front. They're still calling for security in the pits. And Kelly makes it back out. Mike Walker got loose in 4. Went to the infield, makes it back out. Jimmy Walker still leading the race with 3 or 4 laps to go. Coming up on Kelly as Kelly heads back to the pits. The leaders go by him. 1 lap to go. Jimmy Walker leading McGinnis and Clarkson around. Coming out of 4, Jimmy Walker takes the checkered flag. Nick was 4th, followed by Schultz and Graham. Newmeyer a lap down and Walker a couple laps down. Jimmy Walker taking his victory lap.
All right, how'd you like the races tonight, race fans?
And Jimmy Walker with the checkered flag held high. He'll take his victory lap.
Awards in the front straightaway now. Al Vogel will come out and collect his check for $1,000. This was the July 4th Budweiser Twin 50s, also by Doty Trucking, doing some money, so we'd like to thank them. Thank you very, very much for coming to the races tonight. Do hope you enjoyed yourself. Next Saturday night, the mini stocks, J cars, and the late model stockers with a regular show right here at Ukiah Speedway. Great family entertainment. We do thank you and yours for coming tonight. Jimmy Walker is coming around. He's going to stop.
And with that, Jimmy Walker
coming out of the pits.
stops for his trophy presentation. What a race, what a race. Great end to a great night of racing. The Budweiser Twin 50s. Don't forget to go to Right Stuff Pizza. We'll see you down there for the best pizza in town. With that, we'll call it a great end to another night of good racing. We'll see you back here next week. Have a good 4th of July weekend.